What is up, guys? Pie Muffin here, and we are back with another Tales of the Rays video. We have the previews up on YouTube for the new Spirit Gear art, so we're going to look over them real quick and see how good they are. Obviously, they are for Estelle, Shing, and Velvet. You can kind of see them in front of you on this first preview. I don't remember. I assume whoever's first is the one that's being used, so the first one should be Estelle, second one Shing, third one Velvet. Priority gameplay-wise, before we even see these, obviously Velvet is my first kind of objective to try and pull. I'm only going to have 2 multis when I make my summit video tonight, and I'll probably save up for one more once we get the story chapter. But gameplay-wise, Velvet's priority because I have 2 Mirage Arts for her. Estelle is second priority, and Shing is third priority. But what is more priority over pulling the Spirit Gears is we now know that Estelle's 5-star is Nightingale, which is a really good heal. So if I can get Estelle's new 5-star, I would be ecstatic. I want that more than I want any of the 3 Spirit Gears, because that'll make her viable more down the line. Because obviously they're Spirit Gears, you know, it'll take months, but I can farm them up. But with a 5-star, you can't farm that up. You have to pull for it. And until Estelle gets like an overray or something, which is probably not going to happen anytime soon, this is my best chance to try and get it. So I'm not pulling on the story chapter banner or the event banner this month, so I do have some more leeway to maybe do another multi or 2. So I could do probably 4 total before this month ends, but we'll have to see, because December is usually pretty hype with the stuff that comes. Well, let's go over these real quick. So let's look at Estelle's first. We kind of saw this already in the preview for the month. I think she said Undine's Serenade, essentially. So that's pretty cool. Kind of it looked like they kind of got grouped together there. Let's kind of look at that again. Yeah, they kind of get sucked into the middle, and obviously the background, if you have played Vesperia, you will recognize that this is the air crene in the Blade Drifts of Zofair, where Carol had his epic moment in the story. If you have not played the game, I kind of just spoiled that, so I apologize. But I didn't really say too much. Let's look at that one more time. So she kind of flies back, casts her water, boom. So that's really cool. Oh, and it looks like it has a healing factor too. If you look at that, it did. Yep. So it looks like Estelle's Spirit Gear is going to be very viable in kind of harder missions. When we get up to the hard mode story chapters for like the final chapters, she might be someone you want to bring along if they're rainbow, obviously. And just save that Spirit Gear for when you get to the boss and you start taking some heavy damage. Let's look at Shing. So Shing is last on my priority list because I was a moron. So one of those tickets, the free Mirage Art tickets that they've given out every now and then, I actually pulled his Mirage Art, but it was right when they implemented the fact where you can sell Mirage Arts and get those high prisms, and I wanted another and I just, long story short, I ended up selling his for a dupe for Elise. So I regret that right now, definitely. There's been so many situations where I pulled stuff for Shing, and I just wish I still had his Mirage Art. So it's probably going to bite me in the ass, and I'm sure I'm going to pull his Spirit Gear in one of the 2 multis I do tonight, but we'll see. So let's see how he looks. I know a lot of Hearts fans don't like this kind of comparison, but being someone who hasn't played it, I kind of feel like I have to make it. So look at that right there. It literally I've always thought, like, since I haven't played Hearts, that, you know, Shing's thing on his arm kind of looked like a dual disc from Yu-Gi-Oh! And right there, it literally looks like he's drawing a card for that final thing. I know that's obviously not what it is, but that's what it reminds me of. Let's look at it one more time. I do love that dash, though. The dash kind of reminds me of Ludger's Overray, what he does. So that's actually really cool. It looks like it's just a heavy damage Spirit Art, so that's pretty cool. And last but not least, let's go ahead and look at Velvet's. Ooh, okay, let's look at that one more time. Oh, and it's an airborne thing, so they'll be stuck in the air for a little bit. You know, the funny thing about that is, like, and her hair is, like, super red right there. Um, her other arm, like, if you look at, let's see if we can look at, no, it's gonna be earlier. Like, her normal arm is what's, like, reaching forward in the, like, Mirage art, but she doesn't use that arm at all. Like, you watch the entire thing, it's just her Demon Claw. And obviously, you know, Ifrit's power is infused into it, and she fires, like, an energy blast out of her palm at the end, and then it's kind of like an airborne thing. So I do like that. So I will still stick to my thing that I said before, where my priorities are in terms of Spirit Gears. Obviously, just overall, I want Estelle's 5-star, but in terms of Spirit Gears, Velvet is first priority, even especially after seeing that, because it's really nice. Velvet, Estelle, and then if I get Shing's, then great, I guess. It's kind of like, I do have several characters, like Kyle, for example. I have his Spirit Gear at 5, but I don't have a single regular Mirage art for him. I think Leon, I have Leon's, but I have his at like 4. But I don't have any Mirage arts for him either, so it's just one of those situations. But I can always wait until they get banners again and then try to pull for them later. But anyways, guys, that is it for this video. I will have my 2 other videos out later tonight. First video should be my kind of run-through of the Spirit Gear event, and then my video after that will be my summons. Obviously, when I do my run-through of the event, I won't have done my summons yet because I don't have enough diamonds to do that second multi yet. So I do want to get that currency first. But let me know what you guys think down below about these Spirit Gears. If you are going to be summoning, who is your top priority? Let me know down below. Don't forget to subscribe for more if you're new to the channel. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful day, everyone.